it going? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now guys, last week I posted a video about the MacBook Pro 16. Now today I'm going to be comparing it to the previous gen MacBook 15, which is a smaller version of the MacBook 16 that's available in the market. I'm going to be telling you everything that's different and everything that they've changed based on the customer feedback that they've received. And guys, don't worry about the clothes that I'm wearing. I'm kind of shooting two videos today, so I might be wearing the same clothes. Let's get into the video. Let me just tell you how the MacBook Pro 16 is different from the MacBook Pro 15. First things first, I'm going to be comparing the sizes of both of the MacBook Pros that I have here with me. Now if you guys look closer, both of these laptops are very similar looking. They both are steel gray, so the color is the exact same. And if you guys look at it, the MacBook Pro 16 is on the right and the MacBook Pro 15 is on the left. This kind of looks a bit bigger if you compare it here, and it is quite different if you look at it very closely. Yeah, you guys can see when the bottom is exactly on the same line because they both are right next to each other. The 16-inch MacBook Pro is a bit bigger compared to the 15-inch because it's just a small little change that Apple has added in its latest model. Let me just open both of these so I can give you a proper look at how both of these are different. Now guys, the first one which I have is the 15-inch MacBook Pro, which is the older version. So let me just open this. Yeah, you guys can see that the screen is exactly the same. All the elements in this is the same. So let me just open the 16-inch MacBook Pro. The 16 did get a little bit heavier than the MacBook Pro 15, and that is one of the major changes that has happened. If you lift both of these, the 16 inches laptop is a bit heavier compared to the old 15-inch laptop.
If we put them on top of each other, that's when you'll actually notice the change in sizes. Let's talk about the 15-inch MacBook Pro, which is currently unavailable, but when it came out back in 2017 with a huge price tag of 1,55,000 for the base model, and the price just kept going up as the specs increased. Now this model also came with the latest feature of booting up as soon as you lift the screen up, which has also been maintained even in the new MacBook Pro 16. And this model came out with the Touch ID, which also helped users make payments as it could recognize your fingerprint and keep your payments secure. Now if you look at the keyboard, you will find a lot of changes with the recent model. One of the major changes in the keyboard is the speaker grills that are more wider in order to compensate for the increase in size. Now the escape key that was a part of the OLED strip, which is a part of the touchpad, it also has the Touch ID, which is placed on the right hand corner, which is still retained in the next gen laptop, but it is not part of the OLED strip, but has its own dedicated buttons. Now the Touch ID and the escape key is not a part of the OLED strip in the latest gen MacBook Pro 16. Talking about the screen, not only is it larger, but the bezels are also smaller than the older version of the laptop, which also includes the side bezels when you look at the screen. Now the brightness and the color accuracy has not changed. They remain the same on both the models, but the resolution is just a bigger as the screen size has also increased. and the butterfly mechanism that was a part of the 15-inch laptop has now been removed, and the traditional mechanism of scissor switches are used, which a lot of people did ask for. So now Apple has taken a lot of customer feedback and a lot of their recommendations and have tried giving the customers what they've actually wanted. Now for the audio test, I've set both the laptops to the highest volume, and now I'm going to be playing the same song on both of these laptops. Now since the latest version has a better speaker system, the sound quality should feel quite different. Let's check this out.
Now I'm going to be playing the 16-inch MacBook Pro. Now you guys can see there's not a lot of difference in sound.
Now quickly moving on to the video quality test. I'm going to be playing both the videos at the same time. So both the videos are playing a 4K video, and hopefully you guys will be able to see and tell the difference, because the clarity is almost the same. The brightness has not changed. It's just the screen size that has increased or decreased. Now if you're a Mac user, as we've seen that the MacBook Pro provides only a C-type port, so this is a quick user tip. Now these are all the extensions that are really helpful, and at this point in time you definitely need it. So these are all the extensions, which include the possibility of connecting an external monitor, which is through a VGA cable connector. You can connect your pen drive or your external hard disk using a USB connector, an HDMI connector, and all the other types of connections which have a C-type connector at the other end. Now if you look at the MacBook Pro 16, you have only C-type cables. So for that, these connectors are really essential and they really help you out.
Hey guys, I'm finally done with the video, and that was my comparison of the MacBook Pro 15 and the MacBook Pro 16 inches. Let me know what you guys prefer. Would you want the old MacBook Pro 15, or would you go ahead and buy the new MacBook Pro 16? And guys, that's it for this video, and I hope that you guys liked it. If you guys know what to do. Like, share and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video.